Skipping Through Theatre podcast with Nathan and Maddie.
Hello, and welcome back to another Skipping Through Theatre podcast. Today we are joined by Seycha Panter.
Some of her credits include Grease, Everyone's Talking About Jamie, and Legally Blonde. We are so excited to have her on today's episode. So let's begin. Hi, Seycha. We are very excited to have you on today's episode. How are you?
Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for asking me to come onto your podcast.
No problem.
How are you both?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, good. Enjoying the weather?
Oh, it's too warm.
Yeah, way too hot.
I think it's too hot. I think it is. It's one extreme to another with the UK weather, though, isn't it?
Exactly. I guarantee it's going to start raining for like a week soon.
That's UK
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you were growing up, was there any moments that you look back on and realised your passion for performing?
I mean, I've always done like dance shows growing up, but I think when I was younger, obviously Isabel, she was on the podcast was it a week ago now? 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
She's my
4
sister.
weeks ago.
Yeah. And growing up, I'm the older sister, and I used to always be like, right, we're going to do this dance routine, and we're going to perform it in front of Nan and Grandad if they came around for dinner. And I think from there, it's just sparked that I just love being in front of people doing dancing, singing, acting. And really, that's probably where it came from, because I thought I was going to go into choreography when I did my GCSEs, because I did dance GCSE. But then I went completely opposite, and now I'm in childcare. But that's always the way, really. But yeah, performing when I was growing up, I'd probably say it's having a little sister as well helped massively, because we used to always put on little shows, like I said, for like grandparents or any visitors that came around. So, and then I just took the leap of faith. I think it was the year we came out of lockdown and we did Grease, and Isabel was like, Grease is coming up, like just go for it, like you've not been on stage recently acting or anything, like just try. And I did, and then I got a principal role, so I'm glad that I did that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think Grease, it was really good.
Yeah, I loved it, absolutely loved it, because I got, for my first show, I was like, I'll go for one of the pink ladies, like I don't think I'll get it, because it's like my first proper like acting role that I would go for in a while. But then I got a principal role for my first debut on stage again. So if you don't try, I suppose you don't succeed, I guess.
Yeah, 100%.
Well done.
Thank you.
So what is something you've learned about yourself while performing that's helped shape you as a person?
I think it's really just to not take anything serious. I think that's brought my confidence out as well, because like I just think if I get up on stage, if something goes wrong, that's showbiz, like, and the people in the audience don't know what the script is, what the choreography is. So if you just play it as it is, like, just honestly, I would probably say the main thing I've learned from it is just go for it, and if you fail, you fail. If you succeed, you succeed.
Because there's parts in life where you're going to have to learn to overcome stuff. Not everything's going to be perfect, so
100%, yeah. But no, it's the world of theatre is just a brilliant place to be. So
yeah. So me and Maddie recently came to watch your performance you were in called Everyone's Talking About Jamie, which was really good.
So honestly, it is such a strong and amazing story to bring to life on stage, because it's obviously a true story. And it's one of my favourite musicals, and to say that I've now been a part of that and been able to perform that in front of audiences, it's just mega to say. I never thought I'd be able to, but if anyone is doing it again local, I would definitely do it again and again, because it's just been such a brilliant, even like the cast that we had, just telling the story all together on stage, it was just magical.
Yeah, you all did a really good job and we really enjoyed it. But I was wondering, since it was going on for a few days or like a week, I don't know how long it went on for, but what would an average performing day look like?
Okay, so we actually had 2 kind of dress runs. They were more evening, because obviously a lot of the cast were adults. So I think we only had 3 under like 16 or under. So we had to do like evening, because we obviously all had jobs, and so we'd have to get to the theatre for about, I think show started at 7:30, and we had to be there an hour before. But a lot of us girls would get there slightly earlier, because we obviously wanted to get ready and prepare, do makeup, hair, whatever. So we'd all get there at, let's say we had to be up on stage for mic check at, I think it was 7:45, for house to open at 7, and we'd literally all just stand in a line because we all had head mics on, and we'd all have to get in our number order of our mic set, and we'd literally have to say a few lines, and then that's fine, off you go. We then went back to dressing rooms, and then we'd get the voiceover like from Magic in the Sky saying it was 5 minutes till cutting up, so we'd have to get our 5-minute call, got to side stage, and then show would begin. It was chaos, but it was so much fun, like considering a lot of us had like a 9 till 5 job and then would go straight to the theatre.
It must have been very busy.
That's what I'd say. Like a lot of us would finish work at about 5:30 and literally shoot straight over without food, and we'd have to have food in the interval of the show, because that's showbiz, I suppose. It's just constant. But no, it was a brilliant show.
Yeah, and it's quite fun, like when you like at school, for example, us, and then you when you're at work, like thinking, oh, I've got a show tonight, I'm so excited. Yeah,
it would literally, like, all my work colleagues would be like, "Have you got a show tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah." And because it's a show obviously I love doing, it's like it more exciting. Obviously I love doing every show I go for, but it was such a like amazing opportunity to do Everybody's Talking About Jamie, because we were the first in Northamptonshire, and I think even Leicestershire, to get the rights for the show. So we were the one, we're the first. So it was just known as well because we bigged it up so much on social media, like we're the first ones. But it was like we had to really pull it off and it'd be good. I know it was going pretty good.
And it was good. It was really good.
Oh, thank you. We did have a lot of good feedback. Even some people say that it was better than the UK tour they'd been to see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that feedback was pretty phenomenal, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So were there any funny behind the scene moments that you look back and laugh at?
So there actually was a few. I don't know if I can actually say them on here. But one of the main ones that sticks out is that one of my classmates, Ryan, he won't mind me sharing this story because we all witnessed it. But there's one of the dances and one of the main songs, I think it was actually that Everybody's Talking About Jamie song, is based in the classroom. So we all have our chairs, and we were in rehearsal, and we were at a different location for rehearsal this time because the venue we normally use wasn't available, so we had to go to a different building. And the chairs were quite old, and it got to this part in the song, and we were like, right, because we were walking it through beforehand, and we were like, no, now we're going to do it like full on run through. We go full out. And it got to this part where we all at the exact same time have to sit down on our chair, and then we have to like push off our chair to get up to stand again. And as we did it, the two back legs of the chair snapped, and he fell right on his bottom. we obviously were all, because we were in front of mirrors, so we all saw it. It wasn't even like he could get away with it. And honestly, he to be fair, I love Ryan, and he knows he's clumsy, and it could not have happened to anyone else. But honestly, it was that's probably one of the highlights. And every time he'd like go near a chair, the next time I'd be like, make sure you don't snap that one, and he would be like, oh, stop it. But no, I'd say that's probably one of the good highlights that we'll all remember. But there was a few, but yeah, that's probably the key one.
That's the really fun, that's the really fun thing about theatre, that you like make so many memories, and there's so much stuff you can like look back on and be like, wow, 100%. I really enjoyed that.
And it's like theatre friends. I just like one of the best things ever. Like, I think most of my friends now, I left school in 2016, which makes me feel very old. But
nearly 10 years ago. Wait, more than 10? Oh, wow.
Okay, Maddie. Okay, I know. But no, thinking that like then, it was like, I don't have any friends from them. It's like all right now, like I've probably got 1 or 2 friends from school, and the rest are all theatre. I think that's what's lovely as well, is that you do make, and all different ages. Like one of my closest friends, I think has just left school and she started college, but that's because I met her through theatre.
Yeah.
So it's just lovely that you get to work with all ages.
It's such an amazing experience as well. Like, you need to experience it to, like, know.
100%, 100%. It sounds cliche, but it's like, it's life-changing, I think.
Exactly.
Because, like,
People
Come on, carry on.
Some people like, how do you like that? It's so boring, but like they haven't done it, and it's so much fun when you
and
actually
like
get
a lot of people are like, how do you have the time to go to rehearsals like when you're working? And I'm like, but if it's something you really love, you just do, because that's what it is. That's what you do. You love doing it. It's like people go football. I couldn't think anything worse going football training. But no, I'd say it's a very rewarding community to be part of.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Personally, for this question, I have loads of answers. But if you could play any dream role, what would it be? Or who would it be?
That is tricky.
I know.
Oh, that is hard. I would say I'd love to play one of the Six Queens.
Yes.
I think that musical is just very, very cleverly written, and how they've done it, it's amazing. Have you both seen Six?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, good. But no, definitely one of those. I wouldn't even care who I'd be. I just think all their costumes, the dances, the songs, I think it's just a very good show. I would like to also play Dawn in Waitress. I think she's a brilliant role to have a go at. Waitress is a brilliant musical. And I'd say I've got two that would probably be when I'm slightly older. Like, not mentioning like I left school 10 years ago, Maddie, but like I would love to play Donna in Mamma Mia.
Oh, 100%.
I would love, I think that musical, just, have you seen Mamma Mia live? You do?
I haven't.
Oh, Maddie, you're missing out.
I really want to see it. You know those dining experiences that you can go to in London?
Yes.
I really want to do that. That's what I'm like, I have to do that.
Good. They look so good. But it's more like being at like a concert when you go and watch Mamma Mia. Like at the end, everyone's standing up. It's like, it's such a brilliant musical. But I'd say Donna is one definitely up there. And then also, I'd really like to play the grandma in Billy Elliot. I know that's really random, but I think it's a hilarious role. I would just so I'd say there's a lot, but they're probably my top four. Said four? Yeah, I think I said four.
Who would you be, Nathan?
I don't know. I think I might want to be maybe a character in Heathers. Maybe.
Nice.
That's a good one.
I could see you as Evan.
Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you would play that amazingly.
Yeah, I like the songs in that musical.
It's a brilliant soundtrack.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably those. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
So, what has been your favourite performance you've been in, Seycha?
Now, I used to say Grease because it was my first one. It was phenomenal. The selection of that our directive team picked, they were all just so talented, and like it was just the atmosphere of Grease. I think because it's such a well-known film, the musical of it is just everyone sings along because you know all the songs. And obviously that was my first like debut on stage, should we say. And obviously I played Jan, one of the Pink Ladies, and then Isabel, my sister, she was Sandy. So we were actually in quite a lot of scenes together, and I think that was just something I won't ever forget. But then I have to say I never thought I'd play anything that was amateur that would be any better than that. Then when we got Jamie, if like people who will have seen Jamie, are not to blow my own trumpet, but I do think we did it at a very good standard.
It was amazing.
Really good.
Yeah.
Amazing's like understatement though. And like it's more than amazing. It was just so good.
Outstanding.
I was buzzing. I was so like
it's
I got in the car when my mum
took it. Musical.
Exactly. Because while my mum was driving me home, I was actually like, I had a huge smile on my face. It was so good, and it was
I couldn't stop talking about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. But I just feel like that as well. Like the casting for that was just so brilliant. Like Luke White, absolutely love that man. He is just like a triple threat. in every aspect. He doesn't think he can dance very well, but he's literally dancing in heels. So I don't
Literally.
think
Those
he
They were
heels.
can't
huge.
dance. I know. But yeah, just all of them, the drags, like Miss Hedge, honestly love that lady. Like they were just all so talented. There wasn't like a weak link. So I think that's why it made it so brilliant as well, because there wasn't anyone that stood out, like the odd singer that couldn't really sing. Everyone generally was so incredible. I just think I'd say Grease, and then maybe just topping it would be Jamie, but it would be very hard to pick between them two.
I love asking this question as we get many positive answers. Do you have any advice for people wanting to do local performances and get involved in theatre?
I'd say probably the only advice would purely be just go for it. Like literally. Theatre as well, I think, is a very good industry where if something goes wrong, it doesn't matter. Like you're all in it together. You all like. So I feel like it's such, like we've just mentioned about friendships and that. I feel that you make such a good bond with your castmates that if something goes wrong or it doesn't go on time, you just all in it together. So honestly, the advice I would give is just do it. That is literally what I'd say. Go for it, and you get the buzz. Once you've done one show, it is such a bug that you get, that you're then like, right, where are the next auditions? What can I be in next? Because like now I don't have auditions till the 16th of July, which is panto. And I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs like, what am I doing with myself in the evenings now? Because I don't have rehearsals. So I would purely say, go for it, do it. You will not regret it.
And if you do mess up, like the audience don't know the script, so like if you hide it, then they won't know at all.
Well, when I did the debut in Greece, I was the first character to come on and speak, and oh my god, I tell you now, I think it took about till night 3 for me to get my actual line right, because every time the curtains would come up, I'd be like, right, what's my line? Oh my god, my mind's gone blank. What's my and then I just have to blag it, but no one would know it.
You just need to play it off. Like,
yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like the more shows I've done as well, you learn to play it off better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if something goes wrong, and you can so tell as well with how many people have done shows. Like I know a man that's been the panto dame for longer than we've all been born, but seeing him on stage, if he forgot his line, he would then know how to get himself out of that by adding just lib in, and it would just work. So it is clearly like something that you learn as you go, as you get more invested. Is that the word I want to use? More like knowledge and into theatre life and being on stage.
And this is a funky one. So if you could be an animal, which one would you be?
Oh, now that's quite hard, because there's 2 things I could say. One would be like the cute, lovable, playful, mischievous dog. I would be a puppy. But then I would also love to learn how to breathe underwater, so I'd have to go for a shark. Because
that'd be cool.
as well, they're like powerful, they want to be the boss of the ocean, do you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm very much like that, like it's my way or no way. So and I've always loved playing mermaids. I'm gonna hold my hands up to it in the swimming pool, so I would literally love to be anything underwater, but I'd say shark or dog.
What about you, Maddie?
Oh, I don't know. I'd like to be a bird. I reckon a bird would be cool. I don't know,
like as well, I really love questions like this because I really get into thought, and I think animal has a really good lifespan, because I feel like if you're a bird, Maddie, what if you get like what if you fly into a window, you're dead.
Or like a dolphin or something. Or like a dolphin.
But then like I'm thinking, do I want to be a dog? Because maximum I get 15 years.
Yeah. Wait, how long do dolphins
Tortoise.
Oh. No, but you're really slow.
Yeah.
No, they're not ugly. Tortoises are so cute.
How dare you call a tortoise ugly?
Well, I don't know. They are a bit. They're wrinkly. Do you know what I mean?
They're cute wrinkly.
No, I don't know about that. You're convinced me on that one. But...
What about you, Nathan?
Oh, I think a koala.
Random, but I like it.
I know, because I just like koalas in general.
Fair enough.
I like
Or
a
a
blue
tortoise.
one.
Or a tortoise.
Oh, okay.
but
Right,
you wanna be
right,
wrinkly
Cute
then.
right.
little tortoise. A
right.
cute
You want a
little
wrinkly
tortoise.
from the get-go.
That would be that wouldn't be very good.
I can't
Yeah.
see you as a tortoise. I can see you more as a koala.
Neither.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm slow. I think I'm more energetic than slow.
You're too upbeat. Like you'd
Yeah.
be
Too
like
happy.
a cheetah or something.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you could just be a tortoise and be unique and be like a cheetah, like, and just literally
Yeah,
straight-
Yeah.
a cheetah tortoise.
Maybe yeah. A cheetah tortoise.
Just
Yeah.
it can be a mutation. Okay. Thank you so much for being on the podcast today, Seycha. I hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoyed it.
No, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been lovely to chat to you guys today. So thank you for having me on.
And to our listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, please follow and share it. And thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
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 Skipping Through Theatre podcast with Nathan and Maddie.